Former boxing champion Tony Bellew has confessed that his jungle experience has been tinted with sadness after his wonderful nan Rose passed away last week, just 24 hours after he signed his ITV a celebrity contract. The 40-year-old boxing commentator, who will go into camp as one of two late entries, paid tribute to his second mum Rose, 97, who had been looking forward to watching him compete on the show. Bellew said he had only committed to making the trip out to Australia once he confirmed that he could be home in time for her funeral. Tony said, "I signed the day before she passed away, so there was no going back then. If I sign something, I honor my agreement. In an ideal world I would have left it, but I had signed. I was coming, so I am here. But I am going back to bury her on the 15th. I was going to renegade if I couldn't move the burial date. I can bury her now when I get back." Paying tribute to Rose, who he described as the boss of the house on social media, he added, "She was in a home. And she told my mum I'll be able to watch that I'm a celeb, every night. So yeah, it is what it is. She'll be watching, you know, from wherever she is and whatever she's doing. She was a diamond of an old lady. She was wonderful." He continued, "I come from a single-parent household, my dad left when I was 10. So when you come from where I come from, your nan helps around a lot because your mother goes to work. So your nan is your second mum. She was a lovely, lovely woman, and she had the heart of gold, so she'll be missed by all of us. Me and my brothers and my mother and my dad by the way as well." The former cruiserweight world champion, who also twice defeated David Haye, said he signed up for the show mainly to give his kids some memories as fun as they normally watch the ITV series at home in Liverpool. He explained his wife Rachel also fancied a trip to Australia with their 3 sons as he said, "They'll be here having an absolute scream while I'm sitting there starving." Die-hard Everton fan Tony does not class himself as famous, and despite his past history in the ring, he has no plans for a huge entrance or for bust-ups when he arrives in camp this week. He said, "I'm sure it'll just be another one of the characters. I get along with anyone, I don't have any problems, any issues. I'm pretty easygoing. My wife says to me, I'm that laid back. If I was any more laid back I would be asleep. I was always calm fighting and I love fighting. It's the best thing. It was the only thing I'm good at. So yeah, nothing phases me. Nothing bothers me. Life was much easier when I could punch people in the face and get paid. Life's a lot more difficult now that I'm out of that game, and I haven't hit someone in the face since. I can't remember who I fought in the ring. He obviously didn't hit me very hard. The last time I took or gave a punch would have been that night fighting Oleksandr Usyk in 2018, and I have no intentions of giving one or taking one anytime soon." Tony has slammed Nigel Farage on social media in the past and described him as an absolute maniac for his opinion on immigration in 2022. Despite this, he insisted that he would give him the benefit of the doubt in camp whilst also giving current politicians a verbal jab. Speaking of Farage, Tony added, "Has just another human being exactly the same as myself. I don't know him. So, like the other 11 people in there, I'll get to know him and I'm sure we'll go from there. So has another human. Has just another person. He hasn't done anything to me personally. So yeah, you just find a way to get along with people. You're going into a camp, you're basically all living in each other's pockets. Get on with each other. I don't see why you wouldn't want it and why you would want to make it a nice experience and a pleasant experience for anyone. So yeah. I haven't got a clue about politics. And nor do I want to have a clue about politics. People who do have a clue about politics look like they haven't got a clue what to do. So I'm just happy-go-lucky. I'm from a different world to these people. And I don't actually class myself as a celebrity. I'm just someone who is good at punching people in the face. Despite being a hard man in the ring, Tony confessed he has lots of fears about entering the jungle. He enjoyed a cuddle with a koala for photos after the interview but is not looking forward to meeting with some other Australian-based animals. He said, "There's not much that I'm not scared of, to be honest. You wouldn't think that, but that's the truth. I'm sure it'll work itself out. I mean, who likes rats? Who likes mice? Who likes snakes? Who likes cockroaches? No one. If you show me someone who does like those things, I'll show you a weirdo." It should be a fascinating experience to say the least.